at Junk Journal Gems. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to try something new. I was very inspired by a recent video that Carrie the Crafter put up on how to make your own tickets. And he said that it's not his own idea, but I think that he had his own little Carrie the Crafter creative twist to it that just was brilliant. And of course I saw it and was so inspired that it kind of made my mind blew up, and I had all kinds of ideas for it beyond that. So it was one of those situations where you're inspired by it and then you can't stop thinking about it. So lo and behold, I just had to sit down and do it. So I will also link Carrie's video, and then you can go and watch Carrie and give him some love too, and show your appreciation for him sharing this little technique. I made 3 different templates. I couldn't decide which size I preferred, and then I thought, you know what? Sometimes one size works better than another, depending upon what you were using it for. So one of my templates it measures 1.5 wide by 3.5 long. This one is 1 by 3. And then this one, I pulled out my actual tickets and measured what they were, and they were 1 by 1 3/4. So I thought I would do some in that size as well. Now, Carrie is more exacting in how he went about it. Of course, I'm not in numbers. I'm not very math oriented. So Carrie always is just so brilliantly planned out in how you can perfectly use like a 12 by 12 sheet. So he made sure that his tickets perfectly used up the whole sheet. And I believe that those measurements for the 12 by 12 are 1 by 3. So you can do that, but I went ahead for these and made them different measurements for some different purposes. This one is, let me see here, I made these bigger than I had been. I'm sorry, I made these about I'll cut them at about 1.5, but then it looks like instead of 3.5 wide, oh, they're not, I misspoke, you guys. These are 1.5, yeah, by 3. My bad. 1.5 by 3. But these I made 1.5 by 3.5. So that was this one. This is one that we'll work on together. And then I also got to thinking about when you consider the size of a ticket, you know, they're small. So if your backgrounds are a smaller print or text, then that will translate really well once you have it as a substrate. So what I took was, let me get these out of the way. I took a postage stamp catalog. If you ever can get your hands on one of these from a thrift store, or I tend to find them in antique stores. So if you can get a fairly decent price on one from an antique store, I mean, there's tons of pages in these. This one was, and I might have already pulled some pages out from the back. Well, really, where's the page number? Well, there's more than what it's going to tell me here, because there's indexes in the back. Oh, Patty Lang, if you're looking, they also have blue pages in them. Look at that, yummy. All right, where's the... Okay, this one has 987 numbered pages plus a bunch. And you can use them in so many ways. So I took them and I glued, of course, one page. I cut off the excess white space. And here's where the pages were cut to fit onto my cardstock. So I glued them onto a piece of cardstock. And then I measured out the length of my ticket and put it on here and scored it. Let's go ahead and do that part so you can see what I mean. So here I've got a piece of scrap paper, and why don't we go ahead and do this one. Let's do this one 1.5 by 3. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. So you want to turn your paper sideways. Ooh, there. And then score it at 3. Now what Carrie did is he wanted to be able to fold his tickets either way, so he scored it on the front and the back. I'm not going to do that just because I don't feel like it. So there I am at 6, 9, and then we'll go at 12. There, so there's our score marks. Now, I also did something a little extra that I thought was kind of fun. I took my ruler, and I have no idea what this is called. It's a sewing thing. Used for marking fabric, I believe. Don't quote me on that. It came in an auction purchase that I made, and it was just in the box. And I frankly was going to send it to the thrift store, and then as I was doing this, I thought, wait a minute, I wondered if it would make those little perforated marks like tickets have. And it kind of does. It's not the best. I think it would work better if you were making these out of paper, but because I'm using cardstock, it doesn't perforate it as much as I would like, but it still kind of works. So here's how I go about it. I run my ruler. You saw me feeling where that indentation is for the score mark. And then I just take this and I press hard. Whoops. Along the ruler, and you're going to want to go over it multiple times, and then you do get the perforation. So I thought that was a little fun. Do it again here. I'm on mark. Now, if you have arthritis or difficulty with your hands, you might want to skip this step because, like I said, I'm pressing pretty hard. Oh my goodness, there go the dogs. And there we go. All right, so we are perforated. So now we'll take our, oh, I don't have my cutter out. Hold on. Thought I was so prepared. I'm gonna first just cut off this end. I wouldn't have to do that, but it's kind of bothering me. All right, so the measurements again is 1.5. So I want to get my paper up here to 1.5. And then this is the actual strip of tickets. More to come, hold that thought. Keep cutting at 1.5. Why don't I just do it this way and be smart about it, right? Backwards brain tonight. And Carrie, if you do, I doubt Carrie watches my channel, but Carrie, if you do watch this, thank you so much for sharing this technique. I love it. Love it, love it. Okay, in fact, well, I've got those out while I'm doing this, just because I'm excited to see, there's the other one. I'm excited to see how this one works out. So I was going to make this one 1 3/4. Oh, I did that. I boobered. Well, foof and diggy. This should be 1 inch. It's 1 3/4 long. Oh, the best laid out plans, Lisa. Now it'll be hard to make sure I have this even. This is going to be to the best of my ability. There. That'll work. And I just have a scrap. 1 inch. Come on. Almost there, guys. And 1 inch. I think that's about even. Okay. Now I can put that away. All right. So what Carrie then did, and you could either cut each individual ticket at this point if you wanted, or you can fold them and then take your hole punch, and this is how he did the corners. He just takes about half a circle or 3/4 of a circle out of there, and voila. Let's do this one right away. Okay, and then we'll keep going. And then you could write on the back of the ticket or decorate both sides. You can glue it on as an embellishment or tuck them in a pocket. I just thought they were fantastic. Isn't that super cute? And let's do the other one real quick, just to have an idea of how this is going to work. And I also thought about, instead of gluing the postage stamp paper down, I have this old book of compound interest and insurance tables, but the entire book is numbers like this. So you could glue down something like that as well. That would be a fun background. This is just a blast. And this would be so easy to do when you're relaxing in front of the television, watching a movie. Oh, no, I folded my paper. I'm going to have to glue that back down, but that's okay. I am hooked. Okay. Oh my God, I love it. All right, so how to decorate. We can decorate this any old way our little heart desires, but of course you want to size your embellishments to your item. So on the postage stamp one, it's going to have to be a little on the tiny side. And I wondered, let me see if I can get them out. I had some little mushrooms that I have been hanging on to for the longest time. Now some of these are going to be too big, but you can also put them off to the side. So there's mushrooms. What else could I use? One thing that Carrie did was he took book page, and for this, instead of using book page, what we can use, where did I put it now? If you all could see off to the side of my desk, the mess I've got going on over here, might be ashamed of me. I've got a ton of scraps. Here's what I was fishing for. I've had all of these shabby dabby doodah pieces, and I wondered, now let's use this one. Of course, I don't want a super big piece. Just want a little something something. That would be cute. Let's put that one there. I'm just gonna finish tearing down this whole thing. This one could even go like, the flower looks upside down to me then. Yeah. Go like that. There's this here. And that works out great because that's a little plain. You could ink these pieces, but you get where I'm going with this, right? I'm not even gonna bother inking them. Oh, I can't grab it. There we go. There's that, and then we can come in with, there's this one, this little guy. So stinking cute. I need to get my fussy cut scissors out. Clean him up a little bit. He needs a little haircut. He could go on there like that. In fact, that's exactly where he's going. He's too cute that way. Oh, God. I'm in love. this. So you could put different things down along there. Let's see what else I can pull out here. Sometimes I forget what I have in my ephemera book here. Now one thing, oh, that's not quite the right size. Let's see. I have these sticker stamps. That's not my favorite on that. I'm going to keep going. Oh, I know one thing that I bet would be cute on here. These are Sweet Pea Curiosity sewing stamps from, oh my God, that is so cute. That is super cute. Look at this one. Bike on it. Yep. Love. And then you can also, I've got some little lace tidbits. Could use some of that too. Let's do this. And we could also this is a little scrap of some ledger paper that I have. Yep, that's all it takes sometimes, guys. Okay, I have the mess of a lifetime going on here. Before I work on my next craft project, I'm going to have to do a major cleanup of my desk because I'm one of those, I can't be creative if there's an ongoing mess around me, and I'm beyond that point. Whoop, come on. Actually, I should get my Fabri-Tac out instead. Hello, Pearl. You can't see her, but my little Maltese is standing here on her hind legs watching me. Or trying to. She can't really see up over the table. I think she wants to play ball, and she's a little tired of my craft time. Because, you know, my dogs are so neglected. Not. So not neglected. What if I put a piece of this behind? Try a different piece of lace. That's cute too. Right way, wrong way, which way? Who knows? So this is like this cardstock that I'm working on right now is not a pattern that's something I use a whole lot, but when you break a pattern down that normally wouldn't come to mind for you to use, it just pulls into a journal and embellishments more easily because it's now a smaller scale. These are crazy fun. Maybe we'll try something different, but I'm kind of in love with those. Let's try something different. I'm getting one-track minded. These are the Shabby Dabby Doodah circles. I thought they were littler ones. Are these the little ones? Or there's these Shabby Dabby Doodah floral cameos. There's like, oh, I can't pick anything up tonight. There we go. Now this one, I think I am going to go ahead and ink. And that might be all that needs. That's cute too. Could put a button on it or some flat back pearls too. What else have I got floating around in here? Glue on my fingers, that's for sure. Oh, here's the littler circles. I don't think that's what I want though. Oh, I see something else. I think it's the wrong color though. Nah. Heaven's sake. Nope, too busy then. That's not gonna work. Could also use, where are they? On the side, I have these washi rulers. That'd be cute. I have a bunch of them. And these, goodness knows where I got them. I probably just got them off of Amazon or Etsy. You could just search, go on Etsy and search washi rulers, or on Amazon. We'll do that, and then that's cute. Doing that right now. Now let's, before we get too crazy. Save that for another day. Woo! There, and I probably wouldn't ink them until I'm ready to put them in a journal. Gosh, this is a ball. I guess you know what I'm doing this weekend. I'm going to be making these. Oh, I want to try one more thing. These are the Shabby Dabby Doodah little circles. So let's... Oh, that's so super cute. I think off to the side like that would be adorable. I'm just going to cut a little sliver off of it. These littler tickets really don't take much, but with that kind of a background and then just one little embellishment, that's such a punch. This will be cute on it too. Maybe I'll do this one on that side. Oh my. Maybe I'll do this one up here where there's that blank spot. Perfect. And one more for the road. Let's see here. I have my smaller flowers. Let's see if I can find one where I can just maybe cut a little bitty one off. I think I can make that work. Oh, I can hear my dog licking, and that drives me bananas. Pearl, please. There. I'm going to ink around that one too. So it doesn't get lost on the ticket. Crazy fun, crazy fun. So here we go, amidst the mess here. If I get some of this out of the way. Oops. Then you can see what we have made using just the simplest embellishments that many of us have in our stash, and then you have some absolutely adorable tickets. I hope you give it a try. Leave me a message down below. I'd love to hear if you do, and click thumbs up if you like the video. Go over to Carrie's and check out his video as well, and hit subscribe as well so you are notified whenever Junk Journal Gems has a new video up. I hope you have a great day.